Happy Wednesday, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. So, I just wanted to jump on really, really quick before I start my Bible study. And I've been getting like text messages, my phone's been blowing up about, the new mayor in New York City, um, Mamdani. I hope I'm saying his last name correctly, Mamdani. And I'm like, should I respond? Should I say anything? Doesn't have nothing to do with me because I don't live in New York City. I used to live in Westchester County, New York. But I don't know how to respond to that. He's a new mayor. Okay, good luck to all the New Yorkers because they're going to need it. That's who they voted for. Because he's been, and I haven't been following his campaign at all. But what I do know is a lot of people say New York is done. New York City, excuse me, is done. It's never going to be the same again. It's probably true. It's going to be a socialist city, I believe, but time will tell, to be honest with you. But he promised New Yorkers a lot of things: free bus services, free child care, free freezing rent for more than 2 million establishing tenants, increasing billionaires' taxes. Uh, will that happen? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't. And people should know better by now when you have, these politicians, campaigns saying they're going to promise this, going to promise that to the American people. Do they really fulfill their promises? Let's ask ourselves that. Do they really fulfill their promises? I doubt it. They just say things, for you to build their trust and for you to vote for them. And then once they're in power, and they bring their other people along with them to have that power, things change. And I don't know why people don't understand that. I don't understand why people think that things are going to change when another mayor is going to be coming into office, into power, and he's going to be the governor in New York City for 4 years. So I don't understand. Like me, I don't live in New York. I have friends that live in the city, and I have another friend that lives in Westchester County. So it's not going to affect her. Thank God. Thank God. I don't know how my other two friends are, how they're going to react to this. The stuff that he's changing or changing up. I have no idea. All I know is, okay, that things are going to be shaken up. I just have to say goodbye to the Empire State because New York City will never be the same again. And the people don't have no one to blame but themselves because they're the one that voted for him because he made all these promises during his campaign, his election, and all that stuff. And now he's in office. Now he's mayor. And now he has that power. Let's see if he fulfills his promises. Let's see he honors the things that he's been saying to the people. What else? Again, I really don't know the guy or know anything about him. Just the stuff that he's been saying to people that he's going to do this, he's going to do that. He wants to defund the police. I don't know if that's going to happen. He's out of his mind thinking that he wants to defund the police. You cannot defund New York police officers. Then when people need help or time of need or whatever, if God forbid there's another riot or whatever, or looters, who are you going to call? They're going to call you? They're going to call your secret services? Excuse me. I don't know. So for him to even suggest to defund the police, the New York Police Department is very laughable, and I hope that's not the case at all. I know Mamdani is a columnist, you know what I mean? So a columnist, excuse me, hopefully I'm saying it correctly. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this is what he wanted. I know some people are not happy about this. I know some people are. Uh, Listen, there's two options. You know what I mean? People can move to Tennessee, to Connecticut, to Florida, or they can stay. And I know most people there are New Yorkers, and that's their home. They've been born and raised, and that's all they know, and they don't want to move anywhere else. And I have to say, New York is an amazing, amazing city to visit, to explore. It's so much life and so much energy. And now this guy is the new mayor. I don't know if New York City will ever be the same again. I don't know. Like I said, I used to live in Westchester County, and I moved 5 years ago. My husband and I here in Orlando. I don't know how it's going to turn out. To be honest with you, I really don't know. all I can do is hope for the best and pray, and hopefully things will look up. I doubt it, to be honest with you. I really don't think so. But hey, I can be, positive about it. But before I let you go, guys, I just want to show you this video clipping of this guy talking to a reporter about how he said that, New Yorkers should be pointed as a mayor because they are New Yorkers. You have New Yorkers that have been, was born in New York. They know the city, they know the people, they know the atmosphere. So why not appoint the New Yorkers? That's what he was saying, a gist of it. And I'm just gonna let you listen to what he had to say in his own words. And I do agree with him that New Yorkers know more. The New Yorkers know best compared to Mamdani. I just feel like with this guy, he is all about control and power, and he's just trying to stick it to Trump. But now that he is the mayor, there's going to be a lot of rivalry between the both of them because he's all for illegal migrants to be in New York. He doesn't want ICE to be there. It is gonna. He's not against a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He's for it, which I'm not happy about. But again, I don't live in New York City, so it doesn't really affect me that much. I can care less if he's mayor or not. New York City is a red state. A blue state. Pardon me. We're the red state, so it doesn't really affect me as much. So that's why when people ask me for my opinion and my input, I'm like, okay, he's mayor. Good luck to New Yorkers. That's all I can say. Good luck. Godspeed. Praying for you, and hopefully he will make New York City better. Hopefully. But again, like I said, I doubt that. But take a listen to what this gentleman had to say to the reporter.
It's going to be a disaster. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. I think, honestly, we should have American citizens running for these positions. I don't understand how someone from another country is going to run for one of the most top.
Oh, by the way, he's Muslim, right? Which this shouldn't even really matter about someone's background, but he's Muslim. So I just wanted to point that out. That he is Muslim, and he's the new mayor of New York City.
Prestigious positions in all of the United States. It should be a lifelong New Yorker who knows the city of New York. That's my opinion.
And he has said 4 times that he's going to disarm police here in New York City.
Come on. But he's going to have his own private security and make sure he's safe, right? But
right.
The city of New York is not going to be safe.
Does that make sense? So he's going to disarm the police, like the gentleman said, but he's going to have his own private security for his protection, but not protect the people. Makes no sense to me. I don't think that's going to happen. But again, good luck with that.
Doesn't make any sense.
Because will a whistle stop a criminal?
Yeah, right. A social worker's still going to come save the day. No, we need more cops, more people on the streets. People need to feel safe in New York. We're the biggest cities in America, so we need more police, not less.
And people from all over the world come to New York because they're fleeing their countries that are being led by socialists, and now he wants to turn socialism here inside New York City.
It's false hope. It's like all these pipe dreams. People don't realize what they're really getting themselves into. It's not going to do anything. It's all a bunch of garbage.
All bunch of garbage. I hear that, brother. Bunch of garbage. It's crazy. It's crazy. And last video that I want to show you, his victory of him winning mayor of New York. And basically he's sticking it to Donald Trump. And I just have to say it's going to be a very, very interesting 4 years of the mayor, Mamdani, and Donald Trump, because, Donald Trump has certain policies. But again, he is the mayor, so he has a say at the end of the day how he wants his city to run, basically. Even though Donald Trump is the president of the United States, the most powerful man in the world, but governors have their own say in their own city. Okay, can Donald Trump override certain things? He can, but he even said it in his own words, Donald Trump, that he will let the governor make their decision. But when it comes to safety policies and certain things, I believe that's when President Trump is going to step in. And to be honest with you, I'm all for it. I'm all for the rivalry because I know that President Trump don't like him. I know Mamdani don't like President Trump. So they are going to bump heads. And I'm all for it, to be honest with you. I'm all for it. The people voted. The people have spoken. So we have to respect what the people voted for. That's what they wanted. That's who they wanted for, and that's who they got. They got Mamdani as mayor of New York City. So when shit hit the fan, you have no one but to blame but yourself. No one to blame. And then I'm hearing, seeing people on their social media page saying, "Don't come to Florida, don't come to Miami, don't come to this, stay because you voted who you voted for." And at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do. If they're very unhappy and they're very unsatisfied because changes are going to be made, which changes are going to be made. Okay, so buckle up, because it's coming. Change is coming. Not for the better, I don't believe, for the worse. So I really feel sorry for the New Yorkers. I really do, because they actually believe what Mamdani was saying, what he was telling these people. And I have to say, he's a good talker. He's a good, he knows how to talk to the people. He knows how to engage with the people, to win them in, to tell the people what they want to hear. And I'm sorry, they're suckers and they fell for it. And look what happened. He's mayor now. He's mayor. And like I said, I'm going to keep repeating this. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see if he's going to keep all his promises. I doubt it, because this happens all the time. Once politicians get in and have that power, they change things up, okay? They start little things to ease your mind and say, to assure you people, Americans, that he promised what he promised. The next you know it, he flipped the switch. That's what all politicians do, to be quite honest with you. That's what they all do. They give an inch, they do what they say they're going to do, and next you know it, everything else has changed. Nothing what they promised the American people they had fulfilled. Nothing. But anyway, let me show you this last video of Mamdani victory and how he is sticking it to Trump. So take a listen to what he has to say.
Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you. Turn the volume up.
Woo, people are cheering. That's sick. Turn the volume up.
We will hold bad landlords to account, because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants. We will put an end to the culture of corruption that has allowed billionaires like Trump to evade taxation and exploit tax breaks. We will stand alongside unions and expand labor protections, because we know, just as Donald Trump does, that when working people have ironclad rights, the bosses who seek to extort them become very small indeed. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
Oh, damn, that's some harsh words he's saying. When
we enter City Hall in 58 days, expectations will be high. We will meet them. A great New Yorker once said that while you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. If that must be true, let the prose we write still rhyme, and let us build a shining city for all. And we must chart a new path, as bold as the one we have already traveled. After all, the conventional wisdom would tell you that I am far from the perfect candidate. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. democratic socialists.
Okay, we can stop right there. You get the point. You get the point, guys. Yeah. So, I don't know what else to say. Like, congratulations, I guess. You know, good luck, New Yorkers. I really hope and pray that he honors everything that he's been, campaigning to the American people, and all the promises that he made, that he will fulfill his promises. And that's all I have to say. And if shit hit the fan, then the voters who voted for Mamdani has no one to blame but themselves. That's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. I don't know what else to say. I live in Florida, so it doesn't affect me either way at all whatsoever. Thank God. Thank God we have a normal, rational governor, Governor Sentes. You know what I mean? Thank God. You know what I mean? We don't need any more. We don't need a socialist in our state. You know, and that's what's going to happen. That's what I predict. But again, I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, I will come up here again and say I was wrong. I was wrong, you guys. I was wrong, and he actually did a good job. But time will tell, and we will see. We will see. Rest in peace, New York City. Like I said, I'll be praying for you guys. Godspeed. Take care. Good luck. That's all I have to say. Good luck. And that's all I have to say, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this channel. That's it. I really appreciate each and one of you. Thank you again so much. Love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.